News now on PNC. While the medical marijuana question will be on the November ballot, many residents are still ill-informed about the medical uses of marijuana and about the plan as a whole. To help educate the public, the Live Life Alive organization will be holding a special screening of a nationally produced documentary about marijuana called The Culture High.
It's okay to drink because people have just been drinking forever, or because it's legal. It's okay to smoke because it's legal, because people have been doing it forever. We have to have a conversation about marijuana where people make informed and educated decisions.
Which is why UOG professor Dr. Michael Lujan Bavacqua encourages the public to watch The Culture High, a documentary about marijuana. The film will be screened this Saturday at the University of Guam Lecture Hall at 4 p.m. Proceeds will benefit the Live Life Alive Foundation, a foundation started in the memory of the late local musician and recording artist K.C. Savage K. Conception. His wife, Emily Conception, explains.
The proceeds will go towards educational material to get out to the public. Like I said before, there's only so much you can do on social media, so much you can do on the internet. So what we want to do is we want to get out there to the people that don't access the computer as often as you and I. Older people, younger people, just be able to give them a pamphlet, a flyer, all information that, we think would help them.
Live Life Alive is an organization that wants to educate people, but it's an open education. I will not tell you that it's really, really good because my son passed away, but before he did that, this drug prolonged his life. That's not it. We want people to know our story about this so that we could do something about it.
The Culture High is being presented by Shine Productions, Live Life Alive, the Guam Cannabis Association, and the Heal at Home Network. Again, it'll be screened this Saturday at the UOG Lecture Hall at 4 p.m. Tickets will be sold at the door for $7 apiece.
And more tax refunds will be mailed out soon. According to Governor spokesman Julia Santos, the governor directed the Department of Rev and Tax to process what's left of the tax returns. 2 weeks ago, Rev and Tax had processed up to May 15th. DRT Director John Camacho marshaled resources from other divisions to help Rev and Tax process the returns faster.
Thanks to the hardworking men and women of Rev and Tax and Department of Administration, we'll be mailing tax refund checks for everyone with Status A returns filed through the end of the fiscal year. That's September 30th.
All Status A returns filed through the end of the fiscal year will be mailed out tomorrow.
An 8-inch main break down in Agate forced the closure of several schools today. It happened early this morning before 7 a.m., prompting Department of Education to cancel classes for Marshall A. Sablan Elementary School and Ocean View Middle School, as well as Mount Carmel Catholic School. Guam Waterworks spokesperson Heidi Ballendorf explains that the cause of the break could be due to older water lines down south.
It's a rather significant water line size.
And you don't know how it broke?
No. I mean, we do have really old lines in Agate. Some of our older lines are there, and they do need to be replaced. So hopefully, this will get on the radar to be replaced real soon.
Ballendorf says she expected the water line to be fixed by 4 this afternoon. DOE Deputy Superintendent Rob Millay says classes will resume tomorrow as scheduled.
With Halloween just around the corner, it's that time of year again for the annual Pumpkin Drop. 10 groups of Guam High School students participated as part of the Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, or STEM program. PNC's Rosel Romanes shows us what kind of contraptions students came up with this year to protect their pumpkin from getting smashed.
Pumpkins are falling from the sky. Nope, it's just the Guam High School students having fun with a pumpkin drop challenge.
We're here at Guam High School, home of the Panthers, where students are participating in the second annual Pumpkin Drop Challenge. They had a month to build a contraption that will hold and protect a pumpkin from getting smashed after falling 50 feet.
Just like this. Students were creative and used marshmallows, pool noodles, and even pillows for pumpkin cushion.
He thought of marshmallows because he was hungry, And so after a few minutes, we started thinking about pool noodles because it doesn't really flatten down when it hits the ground.
So our design was a triangle pyramid, and the pumpkin will be suspended to help keep distance from hitting the ground, and we also added a cardboard box to lengthen the distance between the pumpkin and hitting the floor.
We're kind of 50-50 to be honest, only because our contraption is the biggest out of all of 10.
The Pumpkin Drop Challenge was presented to the high school by the Navy Seabees as part of the Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, or STEM program. Lieutenant Commander Chris Coggins says the project teaches the students analytical skills that would be useful in any career path. Rosal Romanes, PNC News.
All right, we'll stay tuned. Coming up next, we have Rebecca Kim with weather.
Hey, it was a little rainy today, but come on, don't let it bring you down. I'm Rebecca Kim with weather. It was a weak circulation that gave us some rain today afternoon, but thank goodness this condition might not continue tomorrow. The chances of rain remains in normal range and only isolated showers are expected. On the other hand, the strong low pressure in the northern Pacific continues to cause hazardous surf on north-facing shores the next few days, and you know what to do about that. Venturing near exposed reefs and beaches, absolutely not a cool thing to do. Remember, high surf advisory still remains in effect until 4 p.m. A detailed weather coming up. Stay with me.